Hello everyone, it's your girl Joy, your passionate gold miner, and I am here so that we can dig in and turn our passions into goals. That's G-O-A-L, so that we can soar in the things that we want most for ourselves. All right, are you guys ready to get to work? All right, let's dig in. All right, welcome everyone. So let's get started. Time to get to work. So I really enjoyed our three-part series, Women Finding Their Niche and Confidence in Business. Did you guys enjoy it? If you haven't had a chance to watch it, please set aside some time to support our women entrepreneurs. And so our series featured women who know their vision, their values, and their goals, and they've identified their passions and where it fits in, and they know their strengths, and they've developed their own style, and they know what they're good at, they know what they're not good at, and they've put it all together to identify their ideal career. So what about you? Have you lost sight of your dreams? We've all been there. I know I've been there. I've done it several times. If you pull up a chair, look, I can kind of tell you all about it. You have no idea what my family has been through, but some of the things that I lost sight of, a long time ago. I had a passion for playing basketball. I was on the girls' basketball team, but I didn't feel I was tall enough, so I quit basketball. I tried track. That didn't last too long. I didn't think I was fast enough. I tried piano lessons, and I didn't stick with that either, because to be honest with you, I do have a passion for singing and worshiping and instruments. I can play a little bit, but I did not stick with it because, to be honest, you guys, I wanted to hang out. I wanted to hang out with my friends. My mom bought the piano and everything, and at that time, I wanted to hang out. But something that did stick was the singing. And I know it's a natural talent that I have. Thank God I did pursue singing, and so it's been a blessing. But I just kind of, we're all going through things, but today I just want to kind of talk a little bit about minding your goals. It's been a tough year for all of us, but it is a time, for me anyway, of reflection. It's just been a time to just kind of sit and sit still, pray, and just kind of, it said 2020 vision. And a lot of things that I had put on my vision board is actually coming to pass, because I had put a lot of things on my vision board that included I wanted to write more, I wanted to pray more, I wanted to study my Bible more. We'll talk a little bit more about having unshakable faith at the SOAR conference. And now we started our series with Robin Padilla. And she is a damsel director with Damsel in Defense. And Robin is a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed talking to her. So let's take a listen to some of the things that Robin shared. So Robin, more and more women are starting businesses, and they're selling new and innovative products and services. So tell us, what made you decide to become an independent damsel director?
Well, been 8 years. This is my 8-year anniversary this month, so I'm excited about that. I joined because they had something to offer that I had not seen in the direct selling company world out there, and it was safety tools for women. Basically, that's how we started. I have a passion because I have lived and overcome trauma in my lifetime, and knowing that there are tools out there to protect me, it has really been my passion now to protect others and share the products with them.
I like that. So if someone is listening today and they want to start their own business, what advice would you have for them?
It's just really be your passion, okay? Be passionate about it. Be yourself. Be authentic. Build those relationships. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. I know some people, they might, if they were going to do something like in direct sales and they just like go for it and they get, out there doing this and this, but they haven't built that, then people aren't going to follow you. They have to find a way to trust you. And that's where that relationship comes. It's following up is building the trust, and it's just, connecting with them. So I just think that's probably the best advice I could get, is to build those relationships and follow up. Yeah, you have to plant seeds. You hand out your business card, you meet somebody, you follow up in a couple weeks. I try to connect with people because Facebook is the place, right? Yeah. Where you can actually find out more about them and they can find out about you. And then you can comment, not just like and follow, but comment with them. And so that builds it. So then that's where the trust comes in. You're going to be that person's best friend. Educate yourself.
Yes.
What you don't know, go out and connect with those who do know, because that is going to help validate you. That's going to give you the answers that you need to give to your customers. So keeping connected through other people and what they're good at.
Yeah. So once you identify your interest and your passion, and then you want to say, what problem do you solve in the marketplace? And so I love the problem that you guys solve on educating and helping women stay safe. Oh, wow. Those were some really good nuggets that Robin shared. And I love that she is passionate about equipping and protecting women. She's very passionate about knowing that there are damsel in defense tools out there to keep her and other women safe. And she has been with Damsel in Defense for 8 years. Some tools that Robin shared that we could put in our toolkit are, she advises us to be passionate about our business, be yourself, be authentic, build relationships, don't just go for the sale, engage, build trust and follow up, and educate yourself. And don't forget about the follow-up. Now, all the ladies said this, that the follow-up is really important, especially when you're out networking and the person doesn't know you. To Robin's point, you need to follow up. You need to build the relationship. All right. So if you would like to get in touch with Robin Padilla, you can email her at robin@defendableme.com. That's robin@defendableme.com. Okay, so next we talk to Kay Pena, a wellness advocate for doTERRA essential oils. So let's take a look back at what Kay shared. I wanted to start a series of empowering women, finding their niche and their confidence in business. And so it looks like you have found your niche and your confidence as a businesswoman. Are there any mistakes that you made that you wish you would have knew when you first got started?
Of course. The big one is the follow-up. I would forget who I said what to.
Oh, yeah.
And so it made it very difficult. I have a program now, a system that keeps track of everybody, and so I can remember who I said what to.
Yeah.
I can keep notes, and so that works out really well. And I think that was my biggest mistake to begin with.
So as we open back up, you do vendoring, you're doing training, you offer training.
Right now it's strictly online.
Online. Okay. So Kay has been with her company for 7 years, and she knows a lot about essential oils. And if you refer back to our episode 7 on July 8th, you will also learn that Kay mentions that you should always refer to your healthcare provider before using doTERRA essential oils. So I love the point that Kay makes about her company and how they test their oils all the way from where they are grown to the final bottle. And so that's awesome. Also, one of the mistakes that Kay mentions that she learned is the follow-up. She now has a tracking system to help her with her follow-up. And so if you want to know what she's using, you can reach out to her. Her email address is kcaregiving@icloud.com. Again, that's kcaregiving@icloud.com. Kay, I may be giving you a call also. I'd like to know what that tool is you're using to help with your follow-up. Well, thank you again, Kay. And it looks like you are enjoying being a wellness advocate.
Hi, my name's Mike Hensby. What if I could show you how to get out of debt in 9 years or less, including your mortgage, without spending any additional money than you're spending right now? The method of accomplishing this is called Your Family Bank. Your Family Bank concept teaches a proven, personal, financial literacy program based on 7 steps with a comprehensive solution for paying debt, increasing cash flow, reducing taxes, and increasing retirement savings using a safe, predictable plan that provides guarantees. There is life after debt. Live the abundant life that you were meant to live. I'm an authorized representative of Your Family Bank, and if you want to learn more about this concept and how to turn it into reality in your life, contact me and we'll schedule an appointment. My email address is mikehensby@exertusmail.com. That's MIKEHENDSBEE at Exertusmail, EXERTUSMAIL.com. Or you can call or text me at 916-218-5427. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
And last but not least, I've had a chance to sit down and talk with the paparazzi boss ladies, Janae Thrasher, Sherry Morton, and Renita Tinsley. And these ladies were also a lot of fun. So let's take a look at some of the mistakes they shared with us that they made when they were first starting out in their paparazzi business. All right, so ladies, when you were starting out as the boss ladies that you are there any mistakes that you made that you wish you would have learned early on when you were first starting out? What about you, Renita?
Ooh, so many. I think when I first started doing the vendor events, and I started out with like the bare minimums, and yeah, I did well. Let me think. Janae, you were with me. We had most of our items, but we were working with what we had, and that was like the cash box, the tables. We went to one store and picked up chairs because we we didn't have our chairs, and we knew we were going to be at this mall for like what, 9 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. So just being that was one of my mistakes of just being prepared. And I'm one of these type of people that like to be organized and everything, and I'm picky about stuff. And yeah, so making, not preparing enough for the whole day was one of them. And again, only picking the jewelry for yourself. Don't do that.
Yeah.
If you become a consultant, don't do that.
Okay. What about you, Sherry? Any mistakes you made?
I think some of my mistakes was one was just ready to just jump in and just start selling, but not really taking some time to actually learn the business completely, and setting up a method for organizing, and those kind of things are really critical. And so when you do that, then you got to go back, and then you got to either start learning the business after the fact a little bit more, and then learning how to set up your jewelry, organizing it.
Yes.
And so I think that would be my mistake.
And what about you, Janae?
Read the book.
I think it was 6 months in before I even did anything with the business. I was just collecting jewelry. I just wanted the jewelry. I was excited about the jewelry, and my husband is the one that said, "Listen, when are you going to go live? When are you going to do what you're supposed to be doing? All I see is a whole bunch of boxes of jewelry." So I think that was one of my biggest mistakes, is not starting sooner. And I think another mistake was that I wasn't consistent enough when I did start. Consistency is the key, especially when you're going live. Your customers are wanting to see you. They want to see you consistently on the days that you say that you're going to be there, and the time that you say you're going to be there. And once you get a following and you stop going live, then you lose out on hundreds of people that was following you before. And I think I did that a couple times, just playing in jewelry, just not concentrating on my business. And I know that kind of threw me a little bit. So that's been one of the things that I've been pushing for, is consistency now in my business.
This is what I'm talking about. Paparazzi's boss lady. Oh, we might have to put on some music and dance to that. You got to dance that out. I mean, that's God given right there. That's really awesome. So I love what Renita said. Her mistake was not being prepared and organized. And Sherry said, don't be so quick to jump in and get started. You want to take some time to learn your business. She also said, set up a method and get organized. And Janae said her mistake was not starting sooner on selling her products, and she took too long to get started. And she wasn't consistent enough even when she did start. And we all know procrastination is a challenge that we all face at some point in time. And on episode 2, we talked a little bit about how are you spending your valuable time, and what are some things that waste your time during the day, and what can you do to better manage your time. So feel free to revisit episode 2. I agree with these ladies. And I would like to also say, build a team. Don't just try to do everything yourself. A lot of times as entrepreneurs, we try to take on too much because it's our baby, but you can still be the leader, but let others help you. And you don't have to know everything. God gave each one of us different talents, different strengths, and weaknesses. And I say it was so we could all work together. Another thing that Sherry is doing is learning different ways of networking during this time. And so she is not just relying on going out as a vendor. She's actually started doing some training classes online. So let's take a look at what Sherry is doing.
What I've done is started expanding my business and kind of learning different ways of networking. And so I had an opportunity to give a training on how to accessorize your confidence. And so I talked about jewelry and how to wear jewelry, when to wear it, and what types to wear. And it turned out really well. I did 3 sessions.
That's really awesome. I say all these ladies are very innovative, and I think all the ladies are going to conventions and doing their trainings online now. And by the way, you can catch Sherry's training, Accessorize Your Confidence, at our upcoming SOAR conference on Saturday, September 12th. Woo! That's a shameless plug. So you can connect individually with all 3 of these ladies. Janae's website is janaesbling.com. Sherry's website is sherryjewels.com. Renita's website is renitasbling.com. And so if you are still looking for an idea, whether it's working for yourself or working for someone else, you know that it's important. It's very important to enjoy what you do. And if you haven't watched all the full episodes of our 3-part series, Women Finding Their Niche and Confidence in Business, I suggest that you go back and take a look at them. And I was hoping that this series would not only introduce you to new entrepreneurs, but also it would encourage you to pursue your dreams and your passions. So what are you passionate about? And I know that quite a few of you had plans to start some new groups, some Bible studies, and some other businesses this year. But because of the pandemic, you may have lost hope. So I would just like to encourage you to revisit your vision board or even redo your vision board. There's still time to identify what you would like to accomplish this year or even next year. Write down a few action steps that you need to take. What resources are available? Identify what are some possible obstacles that could get in your way. And then list what are some things that you can do to prevent the obstacles. All right, so whatever you do, just don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams, okay? Stop waiting for it to be perfect, okay? Find that balance between perfect and very good. So go with your gifting that God has given you. All right. Team up with others. Get an accountability partner. And I would love to have a heart-to-heart talk with you. You can reach me on my website, equippedtosoar.com, or you can email me at equippingu4@gmail.com. And that's equipping, the letter U, the number 4@gmail.com. All right. Also, I want to invite you to please join us for our virtual SOAR Women's Conference coming up on Saturday, September 12th. There's still time if you'd like to be a vendor. Just reach out to me, like I said, at the equippedtosoar.com, or you can send me an email at equippingu4@gmail.com. All right. Have a blessed rest of the day and a blessed rest of the week. And we will see you back here on our next episode of Living. Bye-bye.